OBS does not want to record. We just stepped out of the house and we are currently experiencing an overload in letters from our awesome friends, including Liz, who sent us a letter saying she doesn't like us, and now you're caught up. I have no idea why OBS decided not to record. Aw, Jambet doesn't like us either. We're just not having any friends today. Actually, it reminds me a lot of Valentine's Day in school, back when I would get nothing from any of my classmates. Like, everyone would give each other chocolates and, like, cards and everything, and I would just sit at my desk alone and get laughed at. We got the tail of a T-Rex. We need this. That's going in our house. So, yeah, so Animal Crossing. It's art imitating life again. How about that? We're taking that T-Rex tail. I'm thinking about building a T-Rex, maybe. I don't know. I got some ideas for my house. It's a big mess right now. All I know is I'm getting a lot of mail from people who don't apparently like me. And my cat meowing at me. Are we actually going to get a letter from someone in town who likes us? Oh, hey, Mr. Cat's up here to say hello. And sneeze. Hope you feel better soon, Mr. Cat. We got a Plesio neck. If we get like an Apata body, we could probably like put that next to a T-Rex skull and make things like a crazy like giant aquatic death dinosaur or something. That'd be kind of cool, mixing like dinosaurs to make like a super dinosaur. And for museum, we have a Pterodon. Okay, now we have to go and see what everyone else in the town thinks of us, which thus far is not very highly thought of. We have a letter from Kitty. Oh. Kitty was right. That's sad. But she sent us a present. What did Kitty send us? A number 4 shirt, because I'm number 4 in her heart. Not even worth a real present. Thanks. She's just giving me a pity present, Pippi. Okay, well that's slightly less mean than everyone else's letter to me so far. Aww. So really all of our Valentine's gifts were out of pity and people not liking us. It really is just like my school days. Another number 4 shirt. Oh, please tell me we're gonna get nothing but number 4 shirts. Aw. I was actually kind of enjoying that. A Prism shirt. What does this look like? Wow, that is ugly. I think I remember seeing a house that had that very pattern as like a kitchen tiling. It was ugly. And a 1 ball shirt. Because I'm the first to be knocked into the whatever pool ball hole nonsense in their heart, or some malarkey. Hambo still has his ghost left us a present that I'm pretty sure we found. It was a pitfall. So yeah. Hey, a monkey shirt. That doesn't look very monkey-ish. But yeah. Valentine's gifts out of pity and people not liking me. That's definitely my school days for you. This game knows I got it during there. So let's get rid of these fossils, since Blithers won't take them because he's Mr. Picky Pants. Again, I am not. If you want to help support the show, I will take all donations. I'm not Mr. Picky Pants like that. Goodbye, Plesio Neck. I will, in fact, take 10,000 bells. We might actually get a house payment out of today. That would be cool. We got paper. What does Nook have for furniture today? It looks like not really much of... I kind of like this clock a little bit. How much do you want for this? We'll come back later. If I have money after paying off a payment of our house, maybe we'll get that. But I'm not even sure we'll even get there. We'll find out as we go. silly cat wants to be a part of this experience, and he does so by laying on my keyboard. I just hope he doesn't stop recording. I've already had one recording issue with this very stream. Oh, and it's only been 5 minutes since we started. Alright. Oh, I think we're actually going to finish off this acre with flowers today. That'll be nice. And then the town will be much, much prettier and everyone will be happier. Actually, I think we're going to have like... Yeah, we're going to have 2 spaces left. Oh, that's sad. So close. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll finish off this acre. Look forward to it. Now, next thing we got to do is go look for the magic money rock. Because we got to pay off our house, and this is the best way to do it. That's not it. Maybe we'll find a stringfish today. I don't know. So many mysteries ahead of us. There's our gold tree of awesome. Nope, no money rock there. We get one here. Nope. Hey Hank, what's up? Need a thing? Oh, he doesn't need a thing. Alas, nothing will be done for Hank today. Mr. Snowman disappeared, although he probably did days ago and I've just noticed now. What's in the igloo today? Hey, it's Olivia. No. I want neither of those things, Olivia. I'm sorry. If you had another dummy, maybe, but that's just because I'm kind of partial to him. But I don't really need either of those things right off. Plus fossil. And we can finally make use of that one letter we saved yesterday. Go team! I was being prepared. And another fossil. Aw, that tree died. I wonder if any of our coconuts took off. That'd be kind of nice to, oh, that poor tree died too. Alas, this acre does not like trees very much. Let's see. What's in here? Every item is in fact lost. Which means Booker did his job today. Let us take this green tie-dye and see how awesome we look in it. I think I'll stick with my dark polka shirt. Because dark polka dots are the best kind of polka dots. Let's see if there's anything going on. Is there anything going on, Copper? Oh, Sahara's gonna buy around here. We're the 16th. I don't really need Sahara around, though. We already have pretty much everything she can give us that would be of value to us. Nothing here. We got a coconut tree to grow. Did we get another one, perhaps? Yes, we did. We are making this place more and more awesome as time goes on. Surely our coconut water empire will grow to indescribable heights. Well, we got some money. Perhaps this means we can pay off our house today. Well, make a payment anyway. Paying off will still take a few more payments, but we're working on it. And that's the important thing. Setting yourself a goal and working towards it. Alright, we are making progress. Alright. And Gulliver. Maybe we'll get something cool from him today. What's up, Gulliver? Why are you a sailor if you don't know how to swim? I'm seeing some weirdness with your story there, Gulliver. Was it something cool? I hope it's something cool. Well, you certainly sink like a stone. Alright, let's see what we got from Gulliver. A pagoda. We already have one of those. We can sell that. But I don't think it's worth much. I don't think anything Gulliver has is actually worth much. You know, what's really weird is Gulliver's a sailor in this game, and after this he becomes a space alien for reasons. I'm kind of surprised this grew. It feels like it's just too close to that house. Also, there's a snowball. So that's one half of this snowman. Oh, right, we already hit all the rocks. Alright, I guess we are looking for Snowball now. Ask the serial killer, don't make eye contact or you become our next target. You know how it is. Apples. Oh, this poor tree died. I'm really worried about that snowball being in that one place. Hey, what's up, Mint? Are you doing things? Oh, trust me, you didn't miss much. I ended up having a cat sit on my keyboard as well as OBS forgetting to start recording. I can't get you a thing to Hambo, I'm sorry. And also I got a bunch of Valentine's Day letters from people who say they don't like me and are just giving me things out of pity. So it's Animal Cross imitating my school years, basically. Actually, it's a lot more nice than my school years, alas. What? Fantastically, I've got a wonderful girlfriend that more than makes up for that. So I don't have to worry about my silly little digital animals taking pity on me and disliking me. I've got someone real who cares. And that is the greatest thing of all. Give me something to do, kitty. Or else I will find you very, very boring. Oh, right, Olivia's in the igloo today. Still not finding that snowball. That poor tree died. There's Cody brain fart. Magic glowy spot, give me 10,000 bells like you did that one time, please. You know, I didn't think that would actually work, but I guess being nice to Magic glowy spot has its advantages. Magic glowy spot just wanted me to have a good Valentine's Day, I guess. Thank you, Magic glowy spot. You helped make my day even more awesome. Oh, sure, you hop over the thing, but you got destroyed last time, Snowball. With your terrible Phys-X. Okay, well, let's slowly work our way towards the other one. Uh-oh. Did it disappear? I don't want another ghost Snowball in my hands. I want real Snowball. Okay. Now we're gonna have to cross the river, which means we have to go up a few things just to, No! Well, guess we're not doing that today. Time for fruit. And my silly cat is just so happy to sit up and stretch in front of the computer so I can't see what I'm doing. Because he's Mr. Silly Cat today. Got 3 more spots if we bring out our old pal, Mr. Bunny Bee Balloon. That'll give us some money. Yes, please sit back down so I can actually see what I'm doing. Thank you, Mr. Awesome Cat. And we've almost got our house payment because Glowy Spot of Destiny was very nice to us today. And that's a house payment. But we still have to go look for bees. You know how it is. You just gotta look for bees. It's just a thing you do every day. Hey, free furniture. And it's a regal sofa. I mean, I've got a cream sofa, which I think looks better, but still. And we've already destroyed some flowers here from running because of bees. Well, I'm glad I'm a legend, I guess, for playing Animal Crossing. I'm just a guy who thought doing this daily as a daily diary sort of thing would be fun. Plus, it means I get a lot more stuff out for my YouTube channel, which is kind of nice. And I don't have to spend a lot of time editing anything down, which is always a big bummer. I do have a Switch. Yes. Shake, shake, shake. Come on, Mr. Bees, where are you? We have to find Mr. Bees. Kinda. I'm kind of excited for the new Animal Crossing, I guess. The problem is, I don't have money for it. Being unemployed and having my channel's Patreon being my sole income kind of puts a hamper on new games I can buy. Besides, I'm not sure it will ever be as good as the GameCube one, because the GameCube one has features that to this day have not been replicated. Like, seriously, there is no other Animal Crossing game that features NES games for free in it. And I think part of that's just because the Virtual Console exists and stuff like that, and Nintendo just doesn't want to give away stuff for free anymore. Also, I prefer this top-down look to the, like, rolling pin look every other Animal Crossing game had. Although it's a little harder to see stuff behind trees and stuff, I like the acre system and everything like this. But the DS one was a good one as well. The only Animal Crossing game I haven't liked that I've played is the Wii one, which I found was just a port of the DS one, really. Although that said, I haven't played the iPhone app, Animal Crossing, or what was it, that weird Amiibo board game, Animal Crossing, or Happy Home Designer. I really just played all the main ones. Oh, there we go. Okay, run away, run away, run away. Okay. Now, hopefully, we'll catch the bees. And we did. Well, I couldn't hope to even download it on my phone. My phone is so old it can't download things. Like, everything says, you know, you need to have, like, iPhone update, X number here, and it's like, well, your iPhone is as up-to-date as it will ever be. We cannot update it any further. It's like, yeah, it's just, it's not applicable. Plus, the battery on my phone is terrible. It goes from 80% to 1%, like, in an instant. And again, my entire income is like the $13 I get a month on my Patreon because Google took away my monetization because I'm not popular enough. So I can't afford a new phone or anything like that. But that said, my phone is basically just for email. I don't have anyone I need to call and no one wants to call me, so... You know, it's not a huge loss that I can't use my phone for too much. I don't know. I don't know why Yes, I'm a gaming channel on YouTube, mostly reviews and stuff, but I'm trying to stream Animal Crossing every day as an extra feature. Yes, we're looking for bees! And we caught bees. Bees are great. Maybe the bees are giving me a Valentine's Day present because no one else in my village will because they're jerks. Gave me pity presents. Pretty much anything. If I can get my hands on it or someone wants to donate it to the show for a review, I will play pretty much anything I can get my hands on and record. This week, I'm reviewing a light gun shooter on the PS2, and I think I'm going to try and do an FPS on the PS2 as well, because I'm a little bit behind, and I already have the footage for it. After that, I think I'm going to do an RPG. And if I get time, sometime tomorrow, like in the early morning or something, I think Crackdown 3 is coming out, and I've been really excited to play that. And I've got the Game Pass for like a month for $1, so I'm gonna maybe stream it if I'm up. But yeah, you should check out my channel. It's basically the same title as my Twitch stream, but with spaces between it. And if you like it and want to help support it, well, you can do it through several avenues so that I can do good things for it, because doing things on my own dime when I don't have money is a little tricky. I appreciate it. It's always good to find new people who want to see my stuff, because I don't work 20 hours a day on it for my own health. But I do it because I enjoy it. Shake, shake, shake. Alright. Still gotta find, like, at least one more bee. Well, we got a house payment out of today. That's pretty nice. But that's mainly because Glowing Spot of Destiny gave us 10,000 bells. I have no idea what the odds on that are. I should look that up, see if anyone's figured out the percentile in which that will actually happen, because I've only seen it happen twice. Shake, shake, shake. Alrighty. What else do we got around here? Come on, give me some bells, something, trees. Trees are being really stingy today. Oh, there are the bees. Okay. Whoa, that was really close, and I have no idea where the bees are coming at us from. Ah! Didn't have time to react to it. Oh, well. Alas. Okay, well that's done. We lost to some bees, as you do. What do we have here? Real sofa, I'll sell that. Might try and sell some more apples since we're here. How many spaces do we have? Oh, we got plenty of room. That said, plenty of room is not an exact number. 3 more. I don't know why I do that. Like, I just look, it's like, oh, I've got a huge amount of space. Wait, that doesn't answer my question of how many do I need. So I gotta look again. My brain is silly like that. Well, I appreciate that. I work really hard on my videos. Like I said, it's kind of my job at this point, just because no one wants to hire me, and it's really my biggest passion and the avenue I can get to my dreams, so I do my best on them. And hope they succeed, because it's kind of what I got in life right now. Alright, Mr. Nook. You can have that sofa. I've got a much nicer one. But if you have the rest of the Regal set, I will take that. Ooh, and I will take 9,000 bells. Yes, please. And then, because we have a little bit more than enough for our house payment, I'm going to go buy that clock, because I think that's a neat piece of furniture. And they don't want too much for it. I will buy your odd clock, Nooklings. Plus raffle tickets. I hope so. I mean, my channel's been around for 5 years and I'm already there. But, you know, it's discouraging to work as hard as you do and then, like, just have some arbitrary ruling by Google say, well, now your channel doesn't count anymore because you're not popular enough. That really sucks. But I mean, they can't stop me from opening a Patreon, so I can actually, you know, continue to make some funding to run my channel. I just do all the games I can play, really. I can try and get back up there, but it's gonna take a while, and the fact is, if Google can just say through, like, just random things, you're not popular enough, ergo you get nothing, and then say you have to be X popular, then what's to stop them from pushing that bar even further? I mean, like I said, I've been at this for about 5 years, and I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet, and, like, if they push it up to, like, 10,000 subscribers, it'll be forever till I get it. Even if there is an exponential growth of viewership and stuff, it's demoralizing to have someone just arbitrarily take away something that you've earned. Just because they say you haven't done enough, even though you're doing more than a lot of people are out there. Not to sound entitled or anything, but, you know, it's just really demoralizing to see yourself have something that you've earned taken away, and it's weird that they don't have, like, a system to grandfather you in. I mean, the whole thing behind Google taking away monetization for channels in the first place is really sketchy to begin with, especially considering it's in response to something that literally does not actually affect the people responsible for this change. Like, the people who caused the problems in the first place that ended up with this whole change, they ended up basically completely unaffected by this. I suppose it depends what you mean by high-end equipment. I mean, my HDMI recorder cost a fair bit of money, but that was back when I had a second job. But this is running on a Dazzle, which is like literally the cheapest piece of recording equipment you can get. My microphone is pretty expensive though, or at least it is for what it is. So I'm not sure I'd say it's high-end, but it's about as high-end as someone with my non-existent income can afford. Okay, Cat, I appreciate that you're here, but I'm now taking you off the desk because I'm afraid you're gonna stop the recording. You silly cat. I know you just want to help, but you're laying on my keyboard, and the moment you press one specific button, it's all going to explode, and I don't want that. And we got another pond smelt. I think these apples are actually worth more than the fish, so we'll grab one stack of apples and get one more fish and then sell that, I think. Also, I just realized we didn't make our house payment. That was silly of me. Well, I'm trying. Like I said, it's kind of all I have at this point. I mean, before I started making YouTube videos, I was working on making games and stuff, and then a flood kind of wrecked my entire life's amount of work. And it was basically, well, I have my passion and that's about it, so what do I do with that? And it's like, well, I can try and make YouTube videos, that's about it. So I'm doing the best I can with what I have, but, you know, unfortunately, because of Mr. Google and everything, it's sort of resorted to basically begging on the internet, which is tough. Also, 5 more payments and we've got our house entirely paid off. Yes, Awesome the Cat, he was sitting up here making sure that everything was streaming just right because he saw that I was having problems to begin with. And then he decided he wanted to sit on this keyboard, and if he presses like the space bar, then the recording's going to stop, so I had to remove him. But he was here all along to share Valentine's love with everyone. Because that's just how Awesome the Cat rolls. Come on, Mr. Fish. I believe that is going to be a barbell steed, because I think its shadow's a little bit too thick to be a dace. On the bright side, in like a week from now, we are going to get our own springtime, which means we're going to get like a new complement of fish and bugs we can go hunt, and it's awesome. Come on. And... Yep, barbell steed. It's kind of weird, because sometimes you'll run into like fish that ignore the bobber, and that either means they're garbage or they're like super rare fish, but for whatever reason the barbell steed is just acting weird. Other consoles. Physical consoles. I have a wrecked Super Nintendo that's glitched in the strangest way, as well as a Genesis that doesn't work, a 2600, again, doesn't really work. I've got an N64, PS2, Japanese PS2, which I'm trying to get some games for, PS3, which I need to find some way to get around to HDCP to, like, show off console footage and stuff. I bought like 6 different boxes that are supposed to get rid of HDCP, and I've still yet to find one that works. 360 original Xbox One that is currently on its stalled screen right now because I've got it on my TV and I didn't bother to turn it off. Switch, Wii U. Yes, I have a Wii U. I don't know why, but pretty much all the major ones, and I've got a Retro Freak, so I can play pretty much anything old classic. I'm sorry, I feel bad that I just used the word old. I'm older than most of the things that the Retro Freak can play, but you know, I can play pretty much anything as long as it's not like Turbo CD or Sega CD or like really obscure nonsense. Yep, well, I've had a fascination with video games since I was a kid. Like I said, I wanted to make them, so even before I walked, I tried to figure out how they worked on a fundamental level. Hey, we got a present. Well, it landed in a tree. So like even all the bad games out there, I feel there's something important to learn from them, and that's why I don't bother to... Oh, yep, we're gonna get a Mr. Present today from the Sky Gods. What did we get? But I think every game is worth looking into, so I own as many different things as I can to play games. I've got a billiards table. I'm gonna go sell that because I don't want it. But it was a very nice gift from the Sky Gods to make our Valentine's Day just a little bit better. Well, I think that's part of it, is I was really bad growing up. Like, wanting to beat games, that's nice. I couldn't. I have very fond memories. Like, for whatever reason, I've got the worst memory ever, but I distinctly remember the first time I ever played A Link to the Past. And it was before I could ever read, and I remember, like, in the prologue, I rescued Princess Zelda, and I didn't know where to go. I didn't realize I was supposed to, like, push the throne and, like, find a secret passage or anything. So I would look at the map, and I saw like the little X on the map in like the courtyard, and I figured there was like just a secret in the courtyard, but no. So I would rent the game for an entire week, get completely stuck, have no idea where to go, and I would just have a blast running around completely lost, just because that's how amazing that game was to me. Or Mega Man. For the love of God, I could not ever beat a single boss in Mega Man. Like, even Cloud Man in Mega Man 7 beat me when I was a kid. I was just that bad. But I had an absolute blast just exploring the levels and figuring out how they worked, playing with all the different weapons, because of course those games have passwords and stuff, and everyone writes in the manual all the passwords. And I remember renting Mega Man 7 so many times and scouring the passwords on the manual just to find the one that had the jetpack, because that was my favorite ability. I was, and I'm still pretty terrible at video games, but you know, I love them. Games are life, you know. They're not just entertainment. They're a way we can express ourselves. They're a way that allows us to explore worlds and do things we could never do in person. There's a lot of value to video games. I know people just think games are games, but to me, I think games are, in effect, life itself. And Mr. Cat wants out, so we're gonna let him out so he doesn't wreck audio quality. Because he's a silly, smelly Mr. the Cat today. He gave you his Valentine's wishes, now he wants out. And out he goes. Silly cat. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm actually good at games, but I love them with a passion. And I think part of it was just because I never felt like I was ever any good at anything when I was a kid. Like, my parents always threw me into like sports and stuff and tried to make me like force me to get friends and stuff, and I couldn't make friends anywhere. I got made fun of everywhere just because I always looked a little different with my big foofy red hair. And you know, video games, it was something that I was kind of good at, maybe not great, but you know, it was something I enjoyed despite not being good at, and I always found myself studying and analyzing and figuring out how they worked. And there's just something about video games that I love beyond words I can really say. Like, I could line up an indefinite number of words to describe how much I love video games, and it would not scratch the surface. Alright, come on, Mr. Fish. Are we out of inventory yet? Yes, we are. Let's go put our stuff in Mr. Nook's catalog of nonsense so we can get paid, so we can pay him and he can get the Raccoon Mafia off our backs. Well, it's what I'm passionate about. It's what I try and pursue in my life. Alright, I want to keep that odd clock, but we want to get rid of all the fish, as well as the billiards table, because we don't really need it. We've almost got 20,000. That puts us almost halfway towards another house payment. That's not too bad. We did pretty good today, I think. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. See ya. Anyway, I think it's time for our nightly attempt at getting a little better at Punch-Out! Because it's just a thing I want to do. And let's chuck this down here for storage. Let's try and get a little better at Punch-Out! And probably fail horribly at it. Alright, Glass Joe, let's see what you got. I love that there's just a character you can be really aggressive with in this game. Boom. Although I will say we are about a second later than we have been in the previous attempts. So we are already doing bad against Glass Joe. Although it's probably just because we got him to block one too many punches. Alright, that's 2. That's also Glass Joe, it's not that hard. And down he goes. Alright. Next we have to defeat the Stash himself. time that badly. Ooh. I'm really getting the timing on these off. Also, the window for getting an uppercut on him, like right here, is so slow, or so small. Punch-Out! It's the best game you can get in Animal Crossing without a cheating device, next to Balloon Fight, the only other really good one. But that's just because Legend of Zelda is trapped behind an action replay code that I can't get, and I'm bitter about that. But, you know, gotta do your daily Punch-Out training. That's how I always love to end these videos. Alright, that's 2. Not sure we'll be able to get him out before round 2, though. Oh. Oh, come on. Ah. If I hadn't whiffed that uppercut, I would have gotten him. Oh well. Alright. The problem with this version, though, is there is a bit of a delay to inputs, what I've found anyway. But that might be just by virtue of the GameCube controller, I'm not sure. I know the GameCube version of Donkey Kong works a lot better than the N64 version, for what that's worth, but that's just because I've had to play Donkey Kong 64 again recently. And I can tell you the N64 controller does not like that game at all. That's 2. Alright, Stash. Let's see what you got. Ah. Not even gonna let me take you out with a cool uppercut. He just does not want to give me the satisfaction. Typical mustache. Alright, now we gotta go fight Eyebrows Magoo. Hopefully I don't whiff the timing on his special again. I really want to actually, you know, get further in this game. So as long as he doesn't do like that flash punch, I'm okay, I think. Or that, but that's just because I'm more prone to just holding the stick up to uppercut people. Alright, here we go. Down he goes. Alright. Now he starts doing the flash punch. I'm really seeing a lot of AI patterns having to play this every day. It's cool, I can see how this game works. Oh, I whiffed that pretty horribly. But he goes down all the same. But we're not going to be able to make it before round 2. Best we can do is just sort of stall him out. don't think I've ever gotten that dialogue box from him. Alright, Eyebrows. Let's see what you got. Just don't do that flash punch and we're good. Where'd that duck move? Yeah, do that. I can counter that. Boom. Gonna get better at this game one day at a time, and eventually I'll be able to KO, knock off Mike Tyson yet again. Kinda wish this was the good version that actually had Mike Tyson, but still. Uh-oh. Alright. Just doing that stupid flash punch. Oh, the duck. That's probably the scariest move he's got. Yeah. Boom. Alright, the eyebrows are down. Once again, we get that awesome sprite of Little Mac, and probably one of the most iconic scenes in NES history. Seriously, this is one of the coolest ways to get a password ever. Alright. Now Don Flamenco, once again, is pretty much a gimme. He's one of the easiest fights in the game, I think. It's because he doesn't really have much of a special or any real tricks. It's a very straightforward fight. The only real trick is the fact that they give you reduced stamina for it. Not sure why the game speeds up like that. I've seen that in a few places. I'm guessing it's, it probably did that in the original hardware, and this is probably just emulating some background process or something. I'm not sure just how it handled data processing. I always wondered why that happens. Oh, you're actually gonna get physical? That's okay. Down you go. Okay, well this was bound to happen. Again, reduce stamina. Block, punch, 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 punch. Don Flamenco is one of those fights where you should never see round 2. Just because it's such a straightforward fight. I mean, King Hippo, that's not a straightforward fight, but once you understand how it works, it's not that hard. This guy's just an easy fight. And I mean, King Hippo can one hit take you out, so, you know, at least he's got that going for him. Easy fight all the same, but let's see if we can take this guy out. Your Majesty. Oh, he was nice enough to just wait long enough to get me to have that counter punch. Ah, I did not have less than a minute. Ah, I'm sad about that. I wish I could take him out in less than a minute. That would have been awesome. Still, he's not going to get up. Alright, now I got Great Tiger. Now this is the closest stumbling block I've run into recently. It's really just a matter of timing his special. Dodge, punch. Dodge, punch. Dodge, punch. Dodge, punch. Dodge, punch. Dodge, punch. Punch, 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 punch. I whipped that. I should not have gotten hit those times. That was embarrassing. Or there. I'm getting too greedy, I guess. He should do his special pretty soon. He's certainly running out of time for it. Yep, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom! I'm getting the timing on that one down. That's just dealing some extra damage. I don't think there's any way I can take him out before round 2. I just don't see it. Not unless I find some way to get really offensive with him, but I'm not sure I can. He's got a pretty solid guard. Show off. Alright. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Punch. Dodge, punch. Oop. Dodge, punch. Dodge, punch. Dodge, punch. Dodge, punch. Dodge. I figured he'd start doing that lower punch nonsense. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Punch. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to take him out, but I don't know it. Honestly, it's that duck punch that's the scariest thing about this guy now. As long as you can time his blocks for his teleport, he's not that hard. That said, until you get that timing down, he is rather tricky. Alright. Now maybe we'll actually finish this fight off today. Advance to the next circuit. Alright, Bald Bull, let's see if we can take you out. Still haven't got the timing on this guy down though. He's got way more moves than anyone else. Yeah, you can't really do that. Guess you have to wait to do that. Yeah, I still don't know how to get out of that combo. Like, it's just the room to actually dodge that is too small for me to actually pick up with this controller. Dodge, punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Whoop. Crap. Alright. One. Oh, this guy is a pain. I'd probably do a special right about now, I think. Oh, that uppercut's scary. Alright. I got one. Timing on that's so tight, though. But if he does it again, I might be able to take him out before round 2. That'd be kind of nice. Dodge. Dodge. Oh. Okay. I think I'm getting a little better at this game. We finally beat Bald Bull. Now, if I recall, the next character is Eyebrows again, if I recall correctly. Hey, the sky's a little dark this time. I don't remember that. That's cool. But we are, in fact, getting better at Punch-Out every day. Hooray! This year I'll have enough footage to actually review it about 30,000 times over. Yeah, gotta fight Eyebrows again. I don't think he's all that different here. I think he's just a lot less forgiving and has tighter periods of inactivity where you can actually counter him. But that's based on me not having done this fight in a while. Yeah, he's a lot faster. I can't play offensively with him anymore, I guess. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh. I don't know how to counter that move. Okay. I don't know how he hit me that time. I mean, regardless of being able to beat Eyebrows the second time, we got this far. That's a step in the right direction. Come on. Fair enough. Still love your horribly disgusted face. Like, I can't believe that guy just punched me. He's half my size. Wow. I'm gonna lose to Eyebrows. That's sad. Whoa. Yeah, he's a lot faster. And every punch is basically that stupid flash punch. Oh. Oh well. We got further than Bald Bull today. We are getting better at this game. And there's always tomorrow for more Punch-Out awesomeness. Still, I'm getting impressed with myself. Alright, and I think that will be it for Animal Crossing tonight, so I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we are doing this every day. Plus, I do other stuff when I have time, although that amount of time is rapidly shrinking. Plus, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel to see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. Seriously, we are getting close to 1,000 videos on there. And there's lots of these Animal Crossing videos on there, even though we've only been doing this a month and a half. Seriously, a video a day, it adds up real quick. And if you really want to make my day, hit up the show's PayPal or Patreon, chuck the show a few bells, and that gets you on the Patreon supporters Discord, where we can talk about awesome things like beating Bald Bull with the magic instant death punch. Plus, yeah, help to pay for games so that the show can review and continue to do awesome stuff like pay bills, which is great! Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.